Hey everybody, what's going on? We got a special round 5 coverage of the classy Turncoat Chris Nirvana tool here, covering the matchup for the win-in scenario between Forge Cake and Celtic, two good friends of mine. I am sitting here home on a day off because I'm old and blew out my back again. So was in pain all day, and I was like, let me try and just stream this. So I didn't put as much effort into it. There's not as much hat, guys. Y'all didn't get noticed, but don't worry. I figured, let me just jump on, watch my two friends play, and just try and commentate. So what Bobby has going on here, he's got War Boss Askel, good old cleric. He changed it into a cleric, and he is a dwarf, obviously, because Bobby only plays dwarves. What's going on, Mitch? Then we have Celtic running Tactician Mudfleck as a elf wizard necromancer. So Bobby's whole deck is built around Claw, which is kind of fun. And Celtic has, the typical elven necromancer tricks, but starting Tiebass to boost up these DC checks from Tactician Mudfleck. So should be a fun one. We see Javin starting off, just basically spending a Danvers after successfully hitting. And Bobby is leading with War Boss Askel, just moving Claw right up. Claw's got support from these Danvers, which will help him out. I want to hope that some of the spicy tech with Claw comes in, because Bobby's got some real fun stuff. But he moves him forward and elects to give him +5 attack. Yo, what's going on, Sanjington? What's up, guys? And from Drea falling forward, we have Celtic trying to react with the Biting West Winds, but are met with a Reflect from Murph. The DC 18s will knock it out. Sanjington with the gifted sub. Thank you, buddy. And then the second shot, still going to try it, but we got 2 more Danvers to support it. Oh, he missed. Claw is strong. So that worked out very well for Bobby. Sometimes aggression is good. So let's see what we got. Celtic probably just regrouping himself, trying to figure out what to do here. He does have Typhara, which he was able to play, which is always a good one. Basically, it's an extra Tiebass. Typhara doesn't stack, though, which sucks. So Tiebass going to try and take out this Claw. That will hit, just spending a Danvers. So we see, here we go, the spice. So Bobby has Claw and he drops a Battle Bear. May not equip items, may enter play adjacent to a ready Claw, ignoring rank requirements. So this is the little fun spiciness that Bobby's got going with War Boss. And just seeing Battle Bear get play, it's super fun. I love it. So Tiebass goes down, thanks to Mudfleck's ability. Battle Bear fails, so Danvers will heal him up. So the bear will get a second strike. One of your elves is hit by a melee strike. Yep, so you got a hit too, so that's really good. So the 15, nothing's really happening, so I'm assuming he went for a Javin and missed, which makes sense. I think that's a good call. Oh, we see it. Oh, Typhara is then used. A skill check with Claw does not work. Claw got the Battle Bear up there, so that's fine. But then here comes an Avatar Core, who also has 0 skill, but 3 HP, so he can take some of these hits. Bobby showing that dwarves can be aggressive. Celtic answering with an Ardenalis. Be real good with Recursion. But let's see, where is the Avatar going? It smashed somebody. I smashes Ardenalis. We'll get a check, and there you go. What we see is Tactician Mudfleck reacted twice and just got 2 wounds from an Infinity's End from War Boss. That's definitely going to scare Celtic a little bit. Luckily, it wasn't a 2x, but now I think Celtic will be using that react very carefully throughout the next turns, which is going to be huge for Bobby. So I still think he was trying to hit those Javins, and he just can't. He's rolling high on them, but need to roll even. Tactician Mudfleck responds with a Phantasm, searching for any character of equal or lower level and dropping that bad boy right into play. One of. It is restricted in Ancients. Super good card. When you look at like the banned and restricted list, there are cards that are on there because they stop infinite combos, and then there are cards like Phantasm which are just too good, and that's why they need to be on there. Cutting North Wind comes in, so he's got 1 HP. Bobby's gonna pass. He's essentially out of action, so this North Wind will do some work. Just depends on where he's gonna go and who he's gonna hit. So we see a 12 and a 17. So I'm guessing he was swinging at the Avatar core. Did not hit. He would have hit everything else. We see the Biting West Wind stabbing somebody. So that's going to put 2 wounds on the Avatar. That's pretty cool. And now Bobby will have a decision. Like, is it better to keep the Danvers or keep the Avatar? Probably keep the Avatar anyway. Yep. Danvers got 1 skill though. And gets rid of the one on the flats over there. See the Cutting North Wind go away. Celtic decides to hold 1 card. Bobby had 0 cards going into it, so we're fresh hand for him. Rolling a 16. Celtic responds with the 18. Super fast. And Wheel of Death comes out. So he's doing it. So Jackals, Cutting North Wind, and Ayaba Wave Runner. Those are 3 big characters. Oof. And this is the thing too with wheel, and something that obviously I played in my deck. I always notice too, when you wheel and see 3 characters, it like tips off the opponent of cards in your hand. Like, oh, okay, well there goes those characters. You immediately go from having 19 possible characters in your deck, if you're a 50 card deck running 25 characters, to now, okay, well now you're at 16. The odds go down a lot lower. And especially if you've already seen some, so it's like, you might be sitting with a handful of actions, which does happen a lot. We saw Door come in, was able to heal up some stuff. The Battle Bear's trying to do some work right now. I don't believe he's hitting with those rolls, rolling a 9 and a 4. So Battle Bear, this is the end of the day, and now DC 15 on that Avatar core, spending Typhera. The Avatar core rolls a 20, he don't care. Come on, that's silly. Oh man, that's a brutal roll. See Danris taking a swing. He needs to roll pretty high. He might be swinging at that Javin. Alright, Javin gonna come back with a +7. Probably spelling the end for the Danris. Adjacent characters are all done, so down it goes. Still give the +4 just in case you want to use the War Boss's ability. Alright, here we go. Avatar time. Where's he going? Okay, that even roll will hit something. And then we see a 2, so whoever he hit is getting taken down. Ooh, he hit the Biting West Wind and Severed brings it back, and then Final Blessing will kill. Reacting from bringing someone back from the discard. Do we have a win? Ooh, rescue! That is a heart stopper moment right there. Oh man, that was good. Celtic had the answer. So he's sitting with a bunch of actions in his hand. Alright, so the Biting West Wind trying to swing on back, +10 on this bear. He'll take him down. Bobby's ranks are starting to crumble. So he's going to move his Warlord up, preserving the door for future turns. Bobby does have a lot of level 3s, so I think if he's holding one, he's going to want to drop it at this point. And then we have the Biting West Wind reacting, taking a shot from Warboss falling forward, putting a wound on Mirth. He's got 2. And Darkness is here. Most likely going to be met. And that Typhoon has been used already, so we just gotta hope that they forgot to put a counter. Because it's order you may spend. But I imagine Typhoon just gonna swing and take that out. He passes and whiffs. I don't know who he was swinging at, but he wasn't hitting. Then we see a grave robbing. Most likely, ooh, we can target our Ardenalis. You can target that guy too. So next action will be that. And we'll spell the end for Bobby's rank here. Darkness comes out. Cutting North comes into play. And then the Darkness swings. Oh, another 1 from Bobby. His dice have gone cold. That Cutting North wind, he's coming out. He's putting a whole lot of hurt on Drea Nexus. Down she goes for 2 wounds. Next up. And something got hit with a +12. Yep, Darkness goes down. And Celtic has been able to turn the tide. That rescue is a lifesaver, literally and figuratively. Just in tempo, too. Celtic had the answers for Bobby's out there. So I think we're about to get a W from Mudfleck here. Holds another card. Bobby draws up 5. 3 ones in a row. Oh my god. Bro, what'd you do? Here we go. That wind doing some things. Down goes Mirth. Gonna make that second strike a little easier for Danris. It doesn't matter. Untapped is at it again. Let's go. What do we got here? An Avatar Core. That'll hold the ranks, at least for a little while. Currently doesn't have a cleric other than Danris, so... Oh no! Stolen Destiny. He's gonna steal that Avatar Core. Bobby scoops to that one, so that'll be game 1. Oh, that was an exciting one. Oh, we are not at a giveaway yet. I clicked the wrong thing. Ignore that, folks. I am trying to get to the game counter text. That was brutal. Yeah, Bobby's got a rough matchup here for this one. Celtic's deck is super teched for low skill. For low skill here. I mean, like, again, his whole idea is to lower your skill with Tybas and Typharas and then leverage all those DC saves with things like Mud Flexibility or Stolen Destiny. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a pull the strings in there too, but when Bobby's characters all have like 0 skill anyway, he's already hurting. So we see they're exchanging characters coming into play. Cutting North Wind drops in for Mudfleck. Yoke coming into play for the War Boss. That's a fun character that usually doesn't see a lot of play. War Boss going to use his ability, moving the claw up. So this preserves Bobby's ability to play level 3 characters without having to spend his Warlord up. So I think he took a strike right with Claw instead of giving him +5. He rolled a 13. I don't think he hit Tybas. I think he was going for Javins. The exhaustion comes in. Who's casting it though? Yeah, the Biting West Wind casts it, and then double West Wind triggers. Whole lot of actions happening in this one little window. And because he has canceled them. Okay, yeah, so the Biting West Wind was reacting to Warboss being spent. So he's already spent by then. So Bobby uses his own exhaustion to cancel the react. And the second react from the Biting West Wind will just result in a Danvers getting spent. Whole lot of nested reacts in this. This is why an online version of Warlord would be difficult to code, folks. And this is why we are very thankful and happy to have Untap. Because get a voice call going, get Untap going, and this becomes a lot easier. Tybass gonna try do some more offense. Nope, but we see the Battle Bear again. Come on. How could you not cheer for the Battle Bear the second it comes into play? It's just such a cool concept. Oh, that might be his Battle Bear. No, he got it. He's good. 15 no matter what he rolls. He's got no skill negative, so you can't steal the Battle Bear. He is loyal to Claw, baby. Nothing, and that'll probably hit a Javin, assuming that's where he was going. Javin is dying. I think Tactician Mudfleck is reacting, and Claw is still skillful. Some of these, and that's the thing with a lot of these abilities and a lot of these skill checks, you get the rolls and you just completely crush your opponent, like demoralizing, like in terms of their morale, in terms of tempo. So Bobby's getting the rolls he needs right now. So this Battle Bear gonna come through, start swinging. We see Tybass going, wounds the Battle Bear on his way out with Tactician Mudfleck's ability. I think Celtic realizes, all right, cool, you got one card. You can only infinity send me for a wound. I need to take some risks here just because you have all the momentum. Let's react again. But I think it's looking like Tactician Mudfleck is out of abilities. That Darkness is going for the Biting West Wind to try and draw a card. Misses. Claw's just moving up. The Biting West Wind's moving up. Most likely about to see a stab, unless Bobby wants to risk it and take a swing. Okay, no, Bobby passes, so stab will do 2 wounds and kill the Battle Bear. So that's good. Now he'll swing. Let's see, where's Danvers going? He's taking down whoever. It doesn't matter. But he's going down a hero though. I was expecting that last card to be a Severed, but it was not. So, curious what Celtic might have been holding. But let's see if he's going to pitch it or he holds on to it. So, turn 1 good for Bobby. Let's see if he can keep that early pressure, though. Celtic has a lot of answers he can draw into, though. So, we see more characters coming in. Got another North Wind. Bobby starts swinging with the Claw. Rolls a 12. That'll probably hit that Biting West Wind. And he will rescue the react. So Claw's going to get his second strike. And that'll hit. That's huge. Breaking those ranks, making Mudfleck fall forward. And keeping that cutting North Wind from stunning up. So he's still going to react with the Tactician Mudfleck, which will kill Claw. But job's done. Well, almost done. And Celtics says 1 sec. Probably. This is a fun thing about Celtic. I think he plays all of his Warlord matches while he is at work. So occasionally he does have to stop just to go deal with the work thing. It's very hilarious, and it's even funnier like in some of the games where, like, you know, a little group of friends are like Sanji might be playing against Midge, and like all of us jump into a Discord call and watching. Like, you'll randomly hear Celtic just speaking Spanish to his coworkers and like not realizing that he's not on mute, but he can't hear us. It's just like, bro, what do your coworkers think? They definitely combined it. Like, what is this thing that you're doing? But you know what? You're getting paid to play Warlord. Is there anything better than that, folks? I don't know. Alrighty, here he goes. He's back. Fixing his broken ranks. So Tybass trigger going up. And we got a Jackals. So Claw's gonna hope he rolls 2 big even rolls. There's 1. Can Bobby do it? No. That was a good effort, though. So that'll wound it. Celtic has to come up with the Jackals, who are met by a Darkness looking to draw some cards. Cannot roll even, though. These Jackals also have 0 skills, so it might be walking into a Reflect. If Bobby's got that, that'll be good. But Danrist goes down, so he'll react and give some other ones, but doesn't matter. Jackals keeping Celtic in this matchup. Still got some paper-thin ranks, but he's doing all right. Door to the World comes down. Yep, just, poor the way that the actions all kind of worked out. So that the door wasn't there to heal up some of those guys, but necessary evils, and now that Avatar Core gets to come. He just needs to roll some evens. 17 won't do it, and neither will 15. Good rolls, just not the right time. Got his own Jackals. Coming up. There's an even roll. That'll take out one character. Down go the Jackals. Second roll is another 4. That will do it. Bring Tactician Mudfleck all the way up here. So looking at the War Boss is about to use his ability. You don't need that door anymore, so Yoke moves forward, now has power attack and +5 attack. And now he's got attack. So the power attack is what we're seeing here, the 20, so that'll hit him for 2 wounds. And then misses the last one though. So Celtic sitting there with 2 wounds on him. He just scoops it up. Let's go to game 3, guys. Good match so far. I gotta say, with Classy Turncoat, I was really worried how this was gonna work out. You were thinking oh, this might be completely broken and people might be doing degenerate stuff. Yes, that is. It's 1-1. We got some good stuff. And a lot of these, again, I'm speaking from my experience, but even then, just watching some of these other games, everybody went with cool decks. Everybody went with decks that it feels like it's playing Warlord. It's not here's this broken exploit that I have and I'm playing. So I gotta give kudos to the entire Warlord community for not being degenerates. For this reason. There's a lot of degeneracy elsewhere. But let's see what's going on with this game 3. We see a change up. Javin's not here, and instead we got 3 tie basts, and they're starting off. They're angry and aggressive. Speaking of angry and aggressive, here comes Claw. So he's moving on up. No characters are falling forward. No Biting West Winds are triggering. So this could be good. Sorry, Josh. The rest of us were too busy having fun, so your exploit didn't work. Alright, tie bass. Swinging on the claw. What do we got? It's claw 11, I think so. So that will hit. So spending a Danrist to keep him alive. Battle Bear comes in. And Celtic timing it out right. Gets all the strikes out of these tie bass, which is still good. And now the Battle Bear is going to swing into these walls of pain coming his way. Be it their DC 15 retrospectively with all that. Oh, the Battle Bear's got 1 skill. That'll do it. So he is good. Right, because it's DC 13, not DC 15, right? And then he'll spend the Warlord for that with Mirth. Which is kind of rough because it does hurt. Mirth won't be casting Reflect instead, which is something I think Bobby may want. But, ooh, we got an Infinity's End after the second react too. So, Tactician Mudfleck, 1 wound away from losing this match. This is just this is all offense. These are people running at each other throwing haymakers. I love it. So Cutting North Wind comes down just to save it up, but maybe Bobby rolls really good here. This is the end of it. So that's going to hit something. Probably the Biting West Wind. The DC check is not enough. That tie bass, it's a Danrist will save him. And then that tie bass will go down. Claw probably dying there. Yep, but job's done. That is really good. Stunning Tactician Mudfleck to rank 2. Keeping that Cutting North Wind back there. The Wind does have the way to inflict a wound on himself and move him up if he really needed an extra HP there. Bobby doesn't have a visible strike, so Celtic might have another action, which a Deathfog will do. Is the Battle Bear a monster? No, he's not. He's an animal. So Deathfog goes and gets the Biting West Wind back. Can't put it into play yet, but eventually that Deathfog will get up there. Ooh, baby, here comes the Avatar of Core. So Deathfog gonna do a stage dive. Avatar Core is chosen, so he will inflict additional wounds against evil characters. This will give him a shot at breaking this rank. So now, yep, that'll still drop a Biting West Wind, which is the right play. Now this Avatar Core is going to take out a Deathfog for sure. Pupper falls forward, and second strike will miss. Of course, the even one comes first when you don't need that. That's just how it goes. Bobby off to an impressive start. He is out of gas now, so that stab is going to hurt. He's trying to put 2 wounds on the Avatar Core. Untapped is doing its thing where it wants to move around, so Bobby's just got to sit here wound. So there we go. Celtic, as we said, moves it up. It has Ayaba Wave Runner. This is going to be huge to stabilize. Bringing back a level 1 or 2 undead. Currently doesn't have any. The puppers are still up there, and Tybas is not undead. Tybas is a necromancer. He likes playing with undead. That's the difference. So we have Bobby getting rid of a Danvers and winning initiative with the 10. Wishes he saved that 10 for an even roll on some of these guys, but Bobby's not going to think, do I keep going and then risk a clapback, or oof, rolling a 1. Oh, 2 big misses from this Avatar Core. Celtic is stabilized. He's not out of the woods yet, but he's doing all right. Having Ayaba being another necromancer is going to help him out, though. Look at Dex. What's up, fat guy? Long time no see. Dexton Feldark. Thank you for the sub, bud. Yeah, long time no see. I don't know if I've seen you recently or not, because I'm not 100% sure who you are, but either way, love you for the support, man. Didn't Midge kill you? Yes, it did. Oh, Swinger, yo, what's going on, dude? You could have said your first name too. Well, actually, no. There's a lot of people with that name, but either way, okay. We cut right to the chase. Thanks for watching, bud, and thanks for the sub. And yes, Midge did kill Dexton Veldark. There we go. We see a final blessing as I looked away.
It's a big bloody stupid hat with a big bloody stupid curse on it.
Are we gonna do the hat thing right now, where my back is all broken and I can't really do things? All right, let's see what we got. I'll see what I can do for you all. So we have the Avatar of Core sticking around. Yeah, now Celtic is starting to restabilize the Lost Bride. He's got 4 cards left in his hand. All right, well, that'll help. Danvers taking that out. But we're still going to get a stage dive from the Lost Bride. There it goes. And Warboss probably sitting with a whole bunch of level 3s. No choice but to move forward. He can safely do this now that there are no Biting West Winds. So here comes Bludgeon. That could be the win condition. Bobby plays it smart. Get Bludgeon to the front rank. And just sneak it out. I think that's what he's going to angle for too. So Yoke comes down. Yoke is going to do his react and he counts as an extra character, which is going to be rough. But Bobby, with the Fading Avatar Core, can still play this out the right way. Currently with 3 characters, here comes Drea Nexus. Yeah, I think this Bludgeon's going to be the differentiator. So initiative is going to be huge here. Celtic with Jackals. We got Bludgeon moving on up, causing Mirth to fall, which is not an illegal rank, I don't think. I don't think you have to fall Mirth. Counts as an additional character for terminating the ranks until the end of turn. Yeah, no, so Bobby technically just took 2 actions there, but I think it's actually going to work in his detriment, so I don't think it's any point in stopping it. We have Jackals taking out Mirth, so down they go. He loses a Cleric for the Avatar Core, but Avatar Core is not going to stick around anyway, so inconsequential miss there, but should still be fine. And 1 card left. There's a Biting West Wind in the discard. Bobby's passing, Celtic's passing, so that Avatar Core fades. That Bludgeon gets that free move up. Celtic maybe, hopefully, is holding a exhaustion. And that's what he's going to need. So we got to see. Nope, he gets rid of an Eclipse. He's digging for the exhaustion. He knows what he needs. So let's see what's going to happen. So this is going to be it, folks. If Bobby doesn't get this off. All right, so he's got the initiative. If Bobby doesn't get this off, then it might be the end of him. So let's see. We have the War Boss. Oh, and he removed the counter for the War Boss. Okay, so that's fine. Yes, I think Bobby's trying to go for it. He's clicking the Bludgeon. There it goes. So he's taking a swing at the Tactician. He misses. Oh, did not get there. He needed a big roll. He needed that 13. So he did not get untapped. Misses that. And now Celtic get to do things. Can't use that Robe of the Plains. The only thing that's doing is giving him 2 AC. Bobby's characters have -8 skill. So here we go. This Cutting Northwind. Ooh, that was a big miss. Could have just broke the whole ranks right there. But still gets the yoke there with that 2nd strike. So Bobby will now stage dive Drea Nexus. Just put more in front, hoping that Celtic might mess up. Celtic's going to play it slow. Let's get a Lost Bride there. Yoke comes in. Goes all the way up. Extra character as it enters. So just putting more meat in between him and his opponent. But the Wheel of Death will help with that. The Wheel of Death hitting a grave robbing, 2 grave robbings, and a rescue. Tactician Muckflick is okay with that. I don't think he'll play grave robbing at all. He does not want to risk getting Final Blessing and lose. All the characters, here they come. Tactician Mudfleck will eventually run away. Celtic just got to remember not to accidentally pass before he runs back. And then it's like, uh-oh. I think Celtic was just waiting for Typhera, though, so I think now that she's here, he'll be good to go. Bludgeon goes down. Ranks are fixed. Bobby moves up Bludgeon with the War Boss, and that's the time for Tactician Mudflex to run away. QTP, let's go. Thank you for the sub, buddy. Appreciate it. So Tactician Mudflex out of range of that Bludgeon now. Bludgeon still try and do a +9, take something off the board. That's going to hit probably Ardenalis, I would think. Nah, I mean, I don't think he'd do that. He probably swung at Jackals. With Ayaba Wave Runner there, you don't want to touch that Ardenalis at all. Just leave it there. Oh no, he did hit the Ardenalis. Okay. The skill check happens. Bobby rolls a natural 20. The only way he needs that. So now our analysis gets an extra strike. So let's see. Bobby might have an Infinity's End. He's trying to just force another react for Tactician Mudfleck. Again, I think he's just hoping for a mental error from Celtic. So Ardenals comes in, and he 20s someone back. Boom. Hits Bludgeon. That's the right call. Could be. If I was Bobby, I wouldn't want to drop that Avatar core either. With the threat of a stolen destiny, it would need an act. He would need a natural. Alright, we see an exhaustion happen to cancel Typhera. So Celtic was played very well to avoid Tactician Mudfleck getting exhausted, so that Bludgeon couldn't stay there. So that worked out for him. I don't think he had the characters. No, he had War Boss at least. So I think just Celtic never did anything with him. But Bobby has kind of sustained here and drew a card from Darkness. Oh, here comes Ardenals. No, Ayaba Wave Runner wield Mitch. That's what I'm thinking. Like, you're right though. If Mudfleck did say that, then that would be bad. But the right play would have Ayaba do it as a level 3 Necro. So let's see. Ardenals going, taking out that Darkness. Just a yoke standing in the way. Jackal's running back. Just so that Darkness doesn't get any fun stuff, it looks like. Yeah. Darkness hit somebody. Oh no, it didn't hit Lost Bride. This is 21. Wouldn't the Jackals get the auto 20 against Drea instead of Lost Bride? Oh, they played the stab. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that's probably a better way to go. I looked away for a sec. This is what happens. These guys move fast. Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's a better play there. Good old stab. People forget how to play this card when you're not playing with the Biting West Wind. Alright, so let's see. Bobby's spending he's got no choice. He's gonna put it down, and here comes the Stolen Destiny. Oh, that's probably gonna do it. Bobby had to take a risk, so down goes Ardenals. The Avatar core belongs to Mudfleck, and that Ardenals can just get recycled with Ayaba. So it's one of those, you gotta force it. You know that the percentages say you have to do it, but Bobby's gonna at least respond with Darkness, probably hitting that Ardenals, causing, okay, now you got a full Ayaba, so you lose that, which is good. But Bobby's in trouble unless he's got a whole bunch of characters. So Lost Bride got a swing, put a wound on something, and Minor Miracle. And then, ooh, that'll keep Bobby alive for a bit. War Boss's ability, he's triggering right now. I think he's having both his characters attacked, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. There's a wound on the Typhera. And then, I guess he only did it once. Javin comes down. Avatar core swings. Hits something. Twice. Yoke. Oh, does Yoke have an extra HP? No, he's dead. Yeah, if Bobby's out of characters, this is it. This is looking like A GG. Down goes Darkness. Bobby had a final blessing. It's like, hold it just in case. Celtic swings again, kills Darkness, stuns up Warboss, and that'll do it, folks. Great match. Came down to the wire, but Celtic prevails. Tactician Mudfleck moves on. I am very disappointed that we don't get to see Battle Bear in the cut. That was a great match. Nothing more you can say. Again, I love both these decks. Again, they feel like you're playing Warlord, which is always good. So, congratulations to Celtic. Congratulations to Bobby for putting Battle Bear on the map too. Like that was a real good matchup for sure. You had your kill shot too, so could have gone either way. You know, that's just what it is. Turn card sideways and roll the dice. So that will do it, folks. I'm gonna do a quick giveaway, see what we got going on. So let me see if they're still around, because I didn't do their audio. I was just like, yeah, I'll just jump on. Speak of the devil, what's going on, guys? What a great match. I mean, like it was a close match. Game 3, you had a kill shot, and you know, saw that bludgeon play getting set up. It was like, all right, this is the Hail Mary. Let's see what happens. But well played.
Like, that wasn't good.
Oh yeah, that's rough. That is rough. Yeah. And I just realized I had you guys muted, so they missed most of your sentence, but I think they got the gist of it. That you guys called me the devil and that you had your shot.
Yeah, like it was just, I don't know, like the bludgeon +4. I was like, should I wait? Like, I don't think I rushed it, or I don't think I rushed it. I think that was the right play.
Yeah, because I had the cutting north there. I was just gonna try to kill it.
Yeah, I didn't see any mistakes either. And just to confirm, Ayaba played the Wheel of Death that third game, right? So Tactician Mudfleck wasn't getting exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ayaba
played. I know I'm talking about a scenario where you guys went like all the way down the rabbit hole. You're like, wait, what are you talking about? But that was what we were like wondering, like, oh, Bobby was slow playing the exhaustion, hoping to keep Tactician Mudfleck there in rank 2 just in case, but like, didn't he wheel? And it's like, oh no, Ayaba did it. So
I was more worried about like a Jackals at that point, because he had the 2 wounds on him and I had a final blessing in my hand. So I wasn't really too worried about anything that he was doing. Like, because if he plays Grave Robbing, I could final blessing it.
Yes.
So I wasn't too worried, because if I don't spend them, then that kind of takes away outs from me like baiting them with the final blessing. So it was more like for the Jackals, or like something I didn't want to hurt me.
Gotcha. Makes sense though. But either way, great game. I came here also to give you guys some spins of the Wheel of Woodrow. You all ready for that?
Ooh, yeah.
That's right. You both get one. So here, let me share my screen in Discord. As a thank you for letting us watch this game, you all get a spin of the Wheel of Woodrow. If you land on Stupid Luck or Chosen, you're getting a pack of Assassin Strike. If you land on Fumble, you get nothing. And there's some other fun stuff. If we open up a pack, it's a quality card going right to you. If it is a terrible card, it's staying here in the loot box. And you might get become a loot box candidate if you land on loot. So you got options here. So Celtic, as the winner, you get first spin. How hard do you want to go with this bad boy?
I like it soft.
Like it soft. Just a little.
You would.
Just a little flick. There you go. Let's see what we got. The finesse is coming in, and you land on Stupid Luck. All right, let's get cracking. Let's see what we got. How many packs I got left? There are 8. Give me number 1 through 8.
6.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. All right, let's see what we got for you. I got your envelope back. I can put this in if it's a quality card. Let's see what we got. Do the card trick. Uncommons go down. Rare goes down. And my camera is crooked as hell. Fixed. All right. What do we got? We got a flail. We got a black journal. Magaline. There we go. Elven Love.
It's good comments.
Avalanche.
Let's go.
Far Shot. Kador. And Tyron Ruskin. Yeah, those are good comments for sure. Uncommons. We got Jack Casey. There we go. Withian. And Hart. There you go.
I should play hard.
Can you play hard? Is it even? I forgot what it does.
It gives you +10 to your initiative.
Yeah, you might need that. you won initiative this game, but still, yes. Generally speaking,
I think game 3 I won initiative twice, something like that.
Yeah, there you go. But
Sanic the Poisoner, let's go.
You're wishing Seneca upon him. All right, Celtic. We gotta see.
I like Sanic.
Yeah, but he ain't that good. Let's see. What do we got? We got a whirlwind attack. That's an interesting one. You say broken?
It was playable when it came out with like Wraith.
It was level 5.
That was when.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You go ahead.
All right, go on. I'll read it up real quick. Level 5 rogue action. Spend order. If this rogue is in the first rank, the rogue targets every character in another army's first rank with a melee strike. The attack of each strike is equal to the rogue's lowest attack. Determine the order of strikes before performing the first strike. So that's what it does. Bobby, what were you saying?
You used to be like you played that with Wraith when you could Yidrill's Tooth before it got the MRP. So Yidrill's Tooth used to be static whenever a wounded killed. So you just use that like back when this came out. That's like what 20 years ago, something like that.
Yes, I believe it would be 22 years ago. So, yeah, that was the tech back in the day. Definitely saw it a lot. And again, like how you said, like especially in Wraith, like worst case scenario, you chuck this and you got movement. So, Celtic, what do you think about Whirlwind Attack?
I think it's a great card for the loot box.
I agree. Yeah, the meta has definitely moved past it. I want to see somebody build a Whirlwind Attack deck and do something with it. I would be very happy. But yeah, I think it's a middle of the road card. If this was 2001 Celtic, you'd be really happy, but it is not. Unfortunately, there's been a lot of history.
2001.
Yeah.
I would be 12.
There you go.
So yeah.
You'd be a very happy 12-year-old. Like, yeah, I'm gonna do stuff with this Whirlwind Attack. So there you go. I'm sure there's a lot more other vulgar things we can make, but I think we're just gonna move on to Bobby's spin, just in case. Things that 12-year-olds think about. All right, Bobby, what kind of spin do you want for the Wheel Woodrow here?
Good. Give it a hard spin.
Give it a half spin? Is that what I heard? I didn't hear it.
Hard spin.
Going
hard spin. Hard spin.
Oh, you're saying it hat.
Bobby likes it hard.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. That's why I played Dwarves.
There's no finesse. He's just straight.
Can you just throw the wheel against the wall?
I don't want to hurt my wall. Yep, you're in stupid luck territory. There you go. So no fumbles yet. That might be for the viewers. Screw them, right? 1 through 7, Bobby.
3.
3. 1, 2, 3. Let's see what we got. Rain, you're a little slow on these guesses with the numbers. You tried though. Who's shooting? What do you mean shots fired? On who? Gifts out. Nah, I don't know who you're shooting shots at. But whatever. Let's see what we got. Oh, that Bobby likes it hard? Yeah, no. That's not a shot. That's just facts. All right, let's see. Commons. Starting off with Roar Blackmane. React. Attack of Opportunity. Courage from Faith. Tech and Cat. Let's go. Breastplate. Oh, the viewers getting fumbles? Yeah, screw them, right? Experienced Archer and Improved Initiative. So far, nothing good.
Curse for Faith isn't bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. You got this Dev who looks a lot cooler than he actually is.
What is it? Is that the one that could equip fighter weapons or something?
You may equip one fighter item.
There you go.
Just one. Make it count. Leadership. And Rod of Resistance.
I feel like leadership is a really underrated card.
I think because
It gives +4 to everybody.
I think more people
If
use
you're a paladin.
yeah, I think more people use close combat, so that's why.
You could just more copies of shit, right?
You could, yep. I think close combat also fits the movement niche though, so that's what it's got going for it.
No, you don't need moving.
You don't need
Just
to get to
stop.
the front rank, exactly. You can bless the people in your rank. Why do you need to go to the front to bless these people? These are the questions that Bobby has as paladins. All right, Bobby, let's see what rare you got. We getting another rack, maybe? Oh, we got an Amulet of Force.
Ooh, that's a keeper, baby.
That's a good
That
one.
is a keeper.
I think we got a W
It's
here,
a
folks.
great card.
Amulet of Force, level 7 wizard item. Order, spend the amulet to perform a +3 range strike. Order, discard the amulet to perform a +5 range strike. Bobby, talk about this one.
That card is amazing. It's always been good for like since it came out till now in Ancients. Like it should. I'm pretty sure it's a staple in most spell slingers. Like it's a 2-use item, 2-use range strikes with Archer Tower. Doesn't matter. I know Loki loves it.
Absolutely. And we're waiting for you to talk about Loki with this one, definitely. But you're right. It's just an all-around great card. It's 2 strikes for when you need it, and in worst case scenario, it just poses a threat to your opponent that, hey, I might not discard this for a +5, but I always have it as an option in case you're going to try and like drop a cheeky Jackals, and then I'm going to get my shot at it. So, sounds like
Yeah, the card's always been good.
sounds like you agree this one's a W?
Oh, for sure, for sure.
100%. All right. I still have stuff I owe Bobby, too, so this is fun. Bobby, you got the win. So that one will go to you. So
Battle Bear had a good run this tournament. So
Battle Bear passing skill checks was amazing. Battle Bear passing Stolen Destiny was amazing. Let me tell you. He's a loyal bear. He does not betray Claw.
he is, dude. I don't think he failed like any checks this entire tournament. Like he's just a monster. Like I wish dwarves could actually like play him more reliably.
Gotta love me some Battle Bear. All right, let me get Nightbot up for you all, so you'll see it.
I think in 5th edition they're coming out with a level 1 claw, so you can just play Battle Bears.
There you go. Just keep, and if not, keep asking Josh, and it'll happen.
Yeah, I'll come up with something.
So now is the time, guys. Say something in chat. For some reason, Ollie said something in chat and it didn't come in. So not sure why, but Ollie should be in here. There it goes. It's just a little delayed here. Good old Nightbot. But yeah, now's your chance, folks. If you see your name on the screen, you're good to go. If you don't see your name, you got to type something in. It's not rigged. It worked. Get out of here. It was just a little slow. Nightbot's a little slow. That's all. Think we're good? Let's roll it up.
Rigged.
It's not rigged. Sanjington. Okay, maybe it is rigged. Look at this.
He doesn't deserve shit.
We just got the Sag and Wag giveaway here, so might be a little rigged, but not intentionally. We're just rigging it just. We're just building Sanji
our
up.
chats call that.
We're just building Sanji up just to knock him down with a fumble, right? So, what kind of spin, guys? What are we doing for Sanji?
Oh, definitely a limp spin.
Limp. There we go.
Perfect. Reminded me of him.
Let's see. What do we got?
Spin it like somebody that doesn't know what sports are.
He knows who they are because they go to his restaurant, but he can't talk sports to them. But
This is what he says. I think there's some football players coming in. Is this a football player? And then just says the name.
and it's like, you be that Hall of Famer? Yes.
Yeah, no, that is, yeah.
Good old Sanji. But Sanji landed on Super Luck, so he gets a pack. Celtic, what do you think for Sanji here? 1 through 6. Where are we going?
Numero uno.
Oh, numero uno, right on top. Here we go. Alrighty. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. What do we got? Opening it up. Getting towards the end of this box. We got Light and Shadow waiting in the wings. Don't worry, folks. I can't wait to get to that box. It's going to be fun. All right, rare down. Let's go through it. Commons. Starting off Cesarth. Let's go. Scry. Sleep. Battle Rage. Attacking Cat. Horn of Fog. And Nemesis. Pretty good commons. I will even say that Sleep is a good common because I saw Expect to Kill mess up Wes with Sleep. It was great. One of the best matchups I spectated this round. So shout out to Expect to Kill because that was awesome seeing Sleep work.
It's always great to see Wesley lose, though.
That too.
Since he gets to like pick his matchups every round.
I know, right? What a fucking jerk. Alrighty. Uncommons. Blessed Vestments. There we go. Extra HP. Tales of Blood and Fire. And some more leadership is still here. But none of this matters. We just gotta see what Sanji got.
It's gonna be an acid breath.
Acid breath. I'm gonna say he's gonna get another Wraith because I think he's already gotten one of those. But let's see what we got. Sanji. Talth. All right, wrong Warlord.
Ooh, pretty good.
That's a good one. That is that. We've pulled a lot of.
And is that OG? That's OG Tail, right? Did she get an MRP?
Well, she definitely lost an AC when Epic Edition came out. Let's see. No, this is. Yeah, I think it's just the loss of AC. Gruck got the MRP for her.
Wow, that's what it was. Yeah.
This is good Talth art too. I love this one. Level 5 Nothrog Warlord Unique Shaman Captain. Talth +4 attack, 13 AC. Now it's 12 AC. 9 skill, 3 HP. Range strikes performed by Talth receive +4 to the die roll. Magic saves against spells cast by Talth have +3 DC. So yeah, I think that again, Warlords are auto wins here, folks, and that's one of the better ones. Doesn't get as much play anymore, but still always a threat. If your opposing Warlord is Talth, you're like, all right, I just got to be very careful right now. Celtic, any thoughts on Talth? Or you too busy working? He's working. There we go. Okay.
He's working.
Bobby, yeah, I think you already said that she's good. You love her? Anything to say about her?
No, she's good. She's definitely one of the more fun Warlords. You know,
exactly.
Like she used to be a powerhouse. She's almost like a shadow of what she once was.
She is the reason for shamans to exist.
Yes.
She's the only
that
one.
And just remembering like Gruff from back in the day.
Gruff flame arrows. Let's go.
Brings nightmares back. That's when you played like Inferno too. You know, like shit like that. It was good.
The glory days for sure. But that's definitely a W. So Sanji, adding that to your pile. A simpler time for sure. You don't have to worry about no like Vorpal Blade, Fell Blow, Glyph of Fate. There was Vorpal Blade, Glyph of Fate.
Canceling cancels that cancel.
Exactly. Any of these War Boss. What is this?
It's funny in the match. We get to game 3, like turn 2 or 3, and Celtic's like, "Oh wait, hold on, let me read your Warlord." The whole time he didn't read him at all.
He's like,
we get to game 3, and he's like, "Wait, what does he do? I didn't know he could give advantage on a roll." I'm like, "You read him?"
I tend to not read a lot of cards, but I did not know it gave advantage. So I wanted to read if it gave a range strike for some reason.
A range strike?
That would have been really good. Like a melee strike that goes in additional rank. That would have been great.
That would have been very clutch. I love it though. It's just like, yeah, whatever you're doing, Bobby, I trust it's right. So good.
One of the few players that doesn't make many like play errors like that. I tell on myself quite a bit.
There you go. You did mess up. Oh no, we did see one. You messed up one.
What?
With Yoke.
What?
Yoke was stunned. He was in the front rank. He counted as an additional character. You had Avatar Core, and then you had 3 characters in the back, and you fell Mirth forward. We noticed that, but we're like, let's just not. It's irrelevant to the match at this point. Let's just let it go.
Oh yeah, no, because I did think because there was a reason why I didn't move like bludgeon up because I didn't want the illegal ranks
Yeah.
from stuff. No, I remember what you did. I remember.
Yeah, it didn't matter
Because I
at
think
all because of
it
what you were
ended up the
trying to
same.
set up. Yeah, it didn't matter at all. So we were like, let's not even say anything.
Yeah, because that was the when the Avatar core had a final blessing on him and he was dying
Yes.
at the end of the turn. So so my whole position would have ended up being the same anyway by the end of the turn,
Exactly.
I
So
believe.
falling
Yeah.
Mirth forward probably hurt you more. So it's like, yeah, you know what? You screwed up. Whatever. You technically took two
Yeah,
actions.
no, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. That's good.
But yeah, but that'll do it. So I would like to thank my guests for letting us watch and letting us commentate. So Celtic and Bobby, thank you guys. Always a pleasure having you on.
Always a pleasure to be on, Chris.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, man.
You didn't even know it. You didn't even realize I was here, but trust me, you can watch the VOD now. Thanks everybody who gifted out subs. Shout out to Sanjington, always leading off with the first sub, so appreciate that. Good old Dexton Feldark, shout out to you, buddy. Appreciate it. Good to see you watching again.
Who's that, RBD?
No, that is a local Bayonne player that we used to call Swinger, but
Okay.
he uses Dexton Feldark for his online games. So there you go. I remember that now that he said who it was. But so he gifted out a sub. QTP gifted out a sub too as well. So thank you guys. Appreciate that. Thank you to everybody came, hung out in chat, even though I didn't announce this. I just, I knew a time window of when they were going to play. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stream it. And I was just kind of like, yeah, let's just go. Let's just make it happen. So it worked out. I'm glad I got to give you guys a little glimpse of this game because it was an awesome match for sure. So that'll do it. Yeah, so Rain talking about being bad at math. Yeah, it is what it is. All right. My tournament system is very complicated for people who don't know how to do basic subtraction. But
It's just Chris is doing it, not the Guardian, so we're fine. That's all that matters.
Something
Chris will get it right.
Yep. And then speaking of that, me and Midge are definitely going to draw. So that's why there's no match for me this round, but I might have to play a play-in round because of that. We got to see how it's going to work out now at points because nobody knows what Celtic's strength of schedule is now. So, and no one knows what their strength of schedule is. Like, it could be like me versus Celtic. It could be Midge versus Celtic. It could be me versus Midge. Like, we don't know. So, we got to see how it goes now. We'll just let the strength of
I
schedule
already
go.
know. It's going to be me versus you, Chris.
You think
I
so?
already know it.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
Let's go. I got no melee strikes. I don't care about that.
What's next month's tournament? Did they announce that yet?
It is. I don't know if it's been announced yet, but I will spoil it. It's good old fashioned Ancients, baby. That's it. Just regular old
That's
Ancients. Wrapping up the year with normal Ancients. I have seen the promo poster, and I will say that the promo poster art is awesome and worthy of it being its own alt art card. You will know when you see it, but I know it's starting early too. So I believe December 1st or something like that. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, it's starting early, and they usually make announcements at like halfway through the tournament.
Yeah, it should be starting
They're
early.
really dropping it. Graham's really, he took one vacation like 2
it.
months ago, and now everything's all fucked up.
And he's on vacation again.
Is he on
Congress.
vacation again?
Yeah.
Damn.
What the hell? Using that time, man. It must be good to work from home and not do anything.
Whoa. Take it
all
easy.
the money
Take
he
it
gets
easy.
from the community.
Oh yeah, all the bribes.
No, he just gets
Or is that
deckless,
Wesley? No,
that's all.
Wesley takes the bribes. Wesley takes the bribes. I forgot about that.
Yes, there is corruption all over. Just know that I use my corruption for the forces of good and the forces of entertainment. And that is the only thing I use my corruption for. So I use my corruption to put in weird extended cut formats that people don't understand because it's math. But that's all I do, folks. But either way, so stay tuned. If it's not posted already on SagaTheStorm.com, it will be soon. And one thing Graham did right, if anything, was this artwork, because this artwork is going to be great for the poster. I think even Bobby would extend a compliment to Graham after seeing this. So there's a little hint for y'all. But with that,
Maybe.
it's got to be a dwarf, right? So with that, we'll wrap up the stream. So we'll see you guys for the extended cut or regular cut. I don't know. But either way, Classy Turncoat continues. So see y'all next time. Take it easy. Bye-bye.